cartoon cat, one of the most vile existences to have made their appearance in Trevor's mythos. This creature has garnered a substantial amount of popularity through the years. It first made its appearance on August 4th, 2018, where an image depicting the cartoon cat we all know and love made its debut. The creature resembles a humanoid canine with a long snout and even longer appendages. Long droopy ears adorn its head, while lifeless abysmal eyes decorate its face, and a sinister-looking maw seems to smile at us. The entity looks to wear a white cartoon glove on one of its appendages. Doesn't it resemble a dog? Why call it a cat? Yes it does. And that is because it is one. Or at least it looks like one on purpose. Plus, in Tumblr the hashtag under the image says cartoon cat. In the description, we can find, "They're just like your favorite cartoon." Notice how it's written plurally. This was deliberate. Over the next couple of days, we came to be aware of new posts pertaining to the same cartoon cat. The most recent being an image taken on a dirt mall of sorts during night. In this image, the same entity is spotted, yet this time it looks much more feline-like, with the same cartoonish eyes and gloves, and the not-so-subtle, malignant intent hidden behind its bleeding smile. This time around, instead of the droopy dog ears, the creature has pointy cat ears. Also, the long snout we saw before is gone and is replaced with a plain face. This is a sign that they are either different yet similar creatures, or it can shapeshift freely. Another detail I want to bring up is the fact that in Tumblr, all of the images with this entity are tagged under #cartooncat. This is important because it tells us they are all the same cartoon cat. Under this image's description, the following is written: what they found in the dirt mall. The next one, only a couple of days after the incident at the dirt mall, shows what looks to be a gigantic cartoon cat standing next to a stop sign. Here, cartoon cat looks to have inflated his height, while its head is freely moving towards the vehicle like if it had a will of its own. What stands out the most is his incredible long neck and dilated pupils. The gloves, skin texture, and the smile that now seems to be a recurring factor. The description in this post reads, "All the classics are coming back." Throughout months, multiple posts resurfaced, each with little clues written in their respective descriptions. This one takes place next to an abandoned building. Here, cartoon cat takes on a different form. He doesn't look like a cat, nor like a dog, but that of a pig, snout and all. That rhymed. That's all, folks. Is found in the description. In the next image, which takes place a few months after the previous post, the form of cartoon cat is seen. This time, with the same droopy ears, but with no canine snout. Here, he took a much smaller form to fit inside the house. The description states the same slogan. Following this, an image of a cartoon cat with its arms extended while walking towards the poor scoundrel that has caught its line of sight. One might even be fooled to think they're gonna receive a warm embrace. This is what was written under the description. Reruns. Reruns is the act or action or instance of rerunning a movie or television show. The description is suggesting that Cartoon Cat was once a show which is now being rebooted. This image was taken behind a family's home, where Cartoon Cat looks angry. This is a whole new emotion never seen before on its inky face. As to what exactly is making such an emotion surface, I'm not sure. Let's look for any clues in the description. Back in syndication. Syndication means the transfer of something for control or management by a group of individuals or organizations. So back in syndication would refer to the rightful owners receiving control. The next picture consists of a not-so-cat-like cartoon cat. Here he has multiple eyes, which looks to belong more to a spider. Yet the smile and glove is still very much present. This makes it undeniable. In the description, the name Cartoon Cat is written. The following post contains a 2D cartoon cat with no smile. This must be close to how it resembled when it first aired. Nothing is written under the description. The latest image of Cartoon Cat is this one, with a very sinister cartoon cat staring directly at the audience, while in the description, laugh track intensifies is written. In order to piece everything together, we must first add the post hidden in Tumblr and one reply from Trevor in a Twitter post to the equation. An anon user asked Trevor why Cartoon Cat is so evil. Trevor responded with unchecked limitations. By this, he must be referring to the physical rules that don't apply to old cartoon characters, like how their bodies can mold into anything, and how they don't seem to take any damage while ignoring all laws of physics. This means that by unchecked limitations, it means that Cartoon Cat is only limited by its own imagination. Another question asked by an anon is whether the dog and cat were the same guy or another character from the same cartoon. Trevor responded with, different character from the same cartoon. Wait a minute, weren't they the same shape-shifting character? It would seem we were under the wrong impression. We are missing something. The question that was posed by a different anon was, are the dog cartoon creature and dirt mall creature friends? Trevor responds with, they're from the same cartoon show, so they're part of the same brood. They're like family. Once again we are told that they are different entities. Maybe it was a misunderstanding. A different anon, this one with a potty mouth, asked whether there were Goofy and Donald Duck analogs to Cartoon Cat. Trevor states that there are, but we haven't seen them yet. This marks the question. If they are a family, why haven't we seen them together? A user asked, are any of your monsters morally aware? Like, do any of them go out with the intention of harming someone? Trevor replies with, the cartoons. This tells us that they know what they are doing. They kill out of their own free will. Last question from Tumblr was asked by another user stating, did the cartoons ever look more like what we would consider normal, kid-friendly? Or have they always looked unnerving like that? Trevor says the following. When they had their own show, they did, before it got taken away. This confirms their origins. They were originally part of a cartoon that was taken off air for some reason. Before I state my whole theory, there is one more thing I want to show you. Searching for more lore and information for Cartoon Cat, I stumbled onto a comment from Trevor that pulls the rug from beneath our feet. This is the comment. This was under a thread of multiple Cartoon Cat images. A user states, "I don't know, the middle one looks like a dog to me." This is what Trevor stated. He can change. What? Are you telling us that it was the same entity all along? Weren't you referring to them plurally? What I am about to say makes sense of all of this. What if the physical manifestation we witness in all those pictures were actually not a singular entity, but that of a vessel for multiple characters? The same Cartoon Cat and all of the Cartoon Cat hashtags that were used to refer to the image weren't meant to refer to only one creature, but the whole legion of them. What we see walking around isn't a creature, but a whole cast. A show, mind you, under the name of Cartoon Cat that has been rerun. By syndication, they meant transferring ownership of the program from a human organization to the cast of characters themselves. This is why they walk amongst us. They now have full reign over themselves. It is because their show was a copy and paste of original works like Mickey Mouse, Felix the Cat, and even the Looney Tunes. They must have flopped so badly that it was immediately cancelled and forgotten. If this is how it turned out, then it is no wonder the rights to the show were transferred to the characters themselves, but mostly to the main protagonist, Cartoon Cat. What we see walking around is a vessel with multiple personalities, a walking show enraged at being cancelled, ready to avenge themselves by keeping us entertained in their pure, yet twisted version of entertainment. Remember all those times when old cartoons did something so ludicrous, which looked like it could easily kill a regular person, like how they beat each other into various shapes and we laughed? Well, they will direct it at us now, but this time we won't be laughing, and we definitely won't pop back into our original shape. Don't forget, by being cartoons, they have unchecked limitations. There is nothing they can't do. That was Cartoon Cat. I had lots of fun uncovering this mystery. I hope you enjoyed the video. Do you agree with my theory? If you didn't, let me know why in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Follow me and Trevor on social media down in the description. I might just do a face reveal once I reach 30,000. This video's phrase was chosen by a cringe queen. That's an interesting name. Thanks for participating, queen. Here it comes. Sometimes it is easier to live by an uncomfortable truth than to abide by a comfortable lie.